Good afternoon YouTube. Today I'm going to give you a quick demonstration of this Pioneer turntable with this Pioneer amplifier and my Philips Pocket Rocket speakers, which will have featured on Vintage Audio Fan 1992's YouTube channel. So we're going to play a track from Hooked on Classics. The bass is up full and the treble is up full, and this amplifier is one of Pioneer's sort of top spec ones. This is the SA8100, and as you can see we've got two pairs of speaker outputs, power indicator protection, power, headphones. We've got two controls here for bass, so you get better control over the bass frequencies. Same again for the treble. Both of these are up full, so we've got 50 Hz, 100 Hz, 10 kHz and 20 kHz. And down here we've got the low filter, which is set to the subsonic setting, which removes anything below 20 Hz, I believe. Or we could use the 30 Hz, but at the minute it sounds quite fine with subsonic switched on. The tone defeat basically turns off the tone control, so it gives them a pure direct from the source, which is turned off. High filter for 8 kHz, that's turned off. Here we have a mute, which is like a decibel cut, which reduces the volume via 20 decibels. Over here we've got the main volume control in the centre, and then we've got this outer ring here, which is actually in the wrong place at the minute. You can see the notch here, but this notch should actually be straight up here, because this outer ring only does minus 30, minus 15 and 0. And basically what this switch down here does, if I can find it, is it's a minus 20 dB pad between these two. But I believe this overrides everything else, but I never use it. I've never needed to use it, and this is always set to 0, the up position, but it is slackened off and it's moved around a bit to here, but it is actually set to 0. Then we have the balance control, which is just one controller, it's not two separate ones as it looks. Loudness, which is switched off. We have tape monitors here, which are switched off. Excuse me. And then here we have microphone input, which has two microphone inputs on the back. We have two phono inputs. I'm using phono 2. I've got nothing else hooked up to this in a minute, just this one turntable. We have a tuner input. We have two auxiliaries. And then down here we have a really good feature. I'm set to the normal stereo mode at the minute, but what you can do is, if your wires are reversed in any way, either on your speakers or your input, you can flick it to reverse and it'll swap them over, so you don't have to bother turning the amplifier around and swapping connections. And then for any mono recordings, you've got the choice of using the left input from the source or the right input, or a combination of the two. I've not actually used this, but I do need to use this a lot more with my mono records. And again, this is one singular control, even though it looks like two. Same with this one. So I'm now going to play side 2 of Hooked on Classics, which some of you may recognise. And I think you'll be pleasantly surprised at these speakers, so let's put the record down. And for anyone that's interested, this is the turntable I'm using. Very nice quality turntable. We've got an anti-skate mechanism there, which is set up. There's the counterweight, and this lovely tone arm mechanism. And I'm using a Sony Sapphire stylus here. This is what it came with, and it sounds very nice, so I've not bothered to change it. And I've done nothing with the controls on this. When I got it, this is how it was set up. And I bought this off another fellow audiophile music lover friend. So let's put the record down. It's just these two little speakers here. These ones aren't plugged in. you.